Welcome to Watching Ethereum Live with Great Scott the Gamer, where we try to watch Ethereum Live whenever we get the opportunity. Apparently, YouTube doesn't get the joke. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. This is Great Scott the Gamer. I'm happy to see anybody who's here. I'm going to be trying to fix, yet again, the power supply unit that I think I busted. Because the 1200 just cannot support a 62070 mining rig, apparently. So there's that. Okay, well, so the issue is here. I went ahead and created a 62070 system on a 1200 PSU, and I think that broke some things, and I haven't been able to figure out what it was. I originally thought it was the power supply unit, but after testing that I found that it wasn't just the power supply unit, it was also the motherboard. And then I couldn't confirm that it was either, but now with brand new motherboards and power supplies, I'm having to test each component individually to see which ones I broke. Isn't that wonderful? It's not. It's awful. It's been the most awful experience. I mean, every day that I don't have this rig running, I'm losing $30. Okay, so I immediately get the Hive OS to come up. I'm trying to recognize this one. This one I know it recognizes and works with. I'm starting to wonder if I blew up my GPUs. No, this show is not for kids, Mr. Yoshi. Thank you for pointing that out. And if you are kids, go to bed. Ah, shit. So this is not being recognized. Wonderful. Now what we do is go back to our Hive OS. First of all, close all this shit. And shut down. Shut her down. Okay, so I can get this one to run just fine. Click, it's off. Okay. My next step was toss all of this in the garbage, maybe. This might be a bad riser, might be a bad cord. It doesn't seem to power anything, actually. So all the Molexes that I had, so I know this will start up, for sure. In fact, I want to start it with on the power supply cord that I know works, in this one. I don't know if this works. I don't know if this works. We're about to find out, I guess. So I know that this works, and I know that this works, and I know that this cord works. I guess this is the moment of truth here. By the way, shitty day. Did anybody else have a really shitty day on their gambling operations? I know I did. All right, here we go. Okay, one down, two down. That's plugged in. This is plugged in. I need the HDMI in the front. Wrong one. Still wrong one. Where is it? Cruddy. I was getting shocked from this. I was just getting shocked from that. What up, Grizzly? Brandon, never use Binance ever. Why can't we use Binance, Brandon Gale? I was just getting shocked with this. I've never been shocked from an HDMI cord from a monitor. Was it because I was touching this? Oh, it was that. Huh. Huh. I might as well take my shirt off and oil up. Dude, if I touch this and this card right here, I'm getting shocked. That's wild. Why is that happening? Why is that happening? Power's off. All the power is coming into this. The power's off. How am I getting shocked, I wonder? Well, I don't like that. I can tell you that much. I'm going to keep shocking myself until I figure out what I've done. Yeah, my hair and my beard were like, no, it was like little pricks on my finger. I could feel them. Okay, so I've unplugged this from the wall, and I could have just unplugged it here. But I'm fucking stupid, so I didn't do that. Here we go. Shock myself again. Okay, so I'm not shocking myself this time. This is how you test it, people. This is how you fucking test it. Huh, that was wild. Actually, I unplugged it because I wanted to plug it into the same wall socket as the TV is plugged into. I don't know, I've heard that's a good thing to do. Well, let's see. Here we go again. Oh. Why am I getting shocked? Wasn't expecting to get shocked. So this GPU fucking works. Oh, thank God. I'm getting a HiveOS screen pop up. I wish I could show it on this screen so you guys could see it. I don't know how to like make this screen pop up there and for you guys and everything else. Okay, so we recognize this miner. That's a victory. That's a fucking... Yes! Okay. I was really worried that this was broken. This is, you know, much more expensive than the other parts. This thing is $1,300. You know, I don't care about the rest of the fucking things. Okay. There's one thing. So if I go ahead and go to my NVIDIA HiveOS, I do shutdown. Yes, please. Boom. I was really surprised that was shocking me. Okay. So we know this all works. Question is, this is an 850. How many 2070s can one 850 do? Let us find out. We have quite a few. Actually, we don't have enough power supplies for all of that jazz now that I think about it. Two more? 1, 2, 3. Three of these. I guess that's kind of close. I'm like, is 3 of these max? 3 of these might be max. How many 4 slots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it has enough for 4 slots. Let's get 4 going. And we'll go from there. I was like shocking myself like an idiot. I was like, hey, this is electrocuting me. All right, that's a good way to test it. Plug this in, plug that in. Oh, it's still shocking me. That's weird. Turn it all off. Not shocking me. Great. That's how you fucking do it, guys. Get some skin in the game. Don't be fucking pussies. Don't be a fucking pussy, you know? You guys can't see shit because the fucking Ethereum's in the way. Goddamn Ethereum. Apparently I have to show Ethereum live to call this show Ethereum Live. I have been warned by YouTube. I have been warned by YouTube that if I'm going to call this watching Ethereum Live, I must be watching Ethereum Live. I suppose that is the warning that I received. Those motherfuckers. It started deleting my videos. Just straight up fucking deleting them. Why? Misleading content, apparently. Apparently I'm offering misleading content. You know, somebody must have ratted me out. It was one of you. Have you ratted me out? It's like no matter what I do, they're waiting for a reason to just like fucking shut my shit off. They're just waiting for reasons. They're like, oh, he said fuck. Get him. Oh, he drinking alcohol on camera. Get him. Whoop. He's fucking called himself watching Ethereum live, and he's not even doing that. Get him. Let's nail this son of a bitch. Yep, so that's what they're doing. Fucking nailing me. Better than my wife, I guess. They're doing a better job nailing me than my wife's been doing. These aren't supposed to be over here on the side. That's not what this is designed for. Oh. It's not designed for this. It's oh yeah. This is how we rig something here. No, it's not long enough. I need zip ties. 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 Okay, chill. Now, we know that these Molex risers that I bought must be screwed. Seem to be the only thing I can't get to work. Hey-ya. We're going to be cutting it a little close on an 850. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3. Let's try booting it up with 3 first. 4 will be cutting it a little close. I want to see what kind of wattage it's running at. Yeah. I just want to drink and smoke and swear and just be balls out because I have to be professional at work. I have to be professional with my kids, or PG with my kids. And there's no in between. I work all day as a professional. I'm at home with my kids all night as a PG parent. And there's no time for me to just be a man who wants to drink, swear, smoke, talk about things that you really shouldn't be talking about on YouTube channel unless you have 99.9% male viewers. Melinda, you are one of 2 female viewers I've ever had. I appreciate that. YouTube at one point said 100% of everyone that watched me was male. I was like, oh wow. That makes sense. YouTube's not going to be sending women towards this channel. Not if they're smart. Yeah, I'm working on my wiring management skills. My wiring management skills is a real thing, and some people get it, and some people do not get it. And I'm one of those people that's just not getting it, apparently. Okay, we're all plugged in. Plugged in. Plugged in. All plugged in. Let's see if this thing can take 3 2070s. Here we go. Looks okay. I'm not getting a screen. I am having some kind of a failure here. Alright, we did have some kind of a failure. Let us see if it's because they just can't take more than 2 2070s on this 850, which seems unlikely. Or maybe one of these guys is messed up. Alright, apparently we were moving too fast. We had some luck with one. Added two. Probably should have just chilled for a minute. Add them. Test them one at a time. Every time I add more than one thing at a time, I'm getting failures. Fucking wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so it can handle 2. Surprising. Very surprising that this 850 can only handle 2 2070s. It's very surprising. 3 of these. I mean, they only take up 140 watts when they're running. Somebody said they could take up to 215 max load. 215 is 645 plus 200 for this at most. That's max load. Should be able to take 3 of these on an 850 all day. All day. Alright, let's look at our statistics. Oh, they're not going to come up this quick probably. My statistics. 162, 130. Apparently they're taking on different situations. Why is this cardinality set to 6.7? Oh my gosh. That's not right. What's the 6.7? I've seen these at way better. Negative 420 power limit 140? What's PO? Oh shit, I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah. Let's turn this thing up and burn the house down! Let's fuck this house! Alright, let's see what happens if I click. I think I had these set. I forget what I had these set at. Negative 400 plus 2400. I forget what I had these fucking set at. Didn't I have any saved presets? Okay, consumption 292. 292. Right? This thing should be able to take 3. Why can it not take 3? Really? $292. Let's say this is 150. That's 450. I should be able to take a whole other card. This is bullshit. And why is one card taking 162 watts and the other one's taking 130? All right, popular presets. NVIDIA. I don't know. What is this? They're all over the place. ETH hash. I've seen better cardinality. Fuck it, let's apply the number one. Let's overclock these motherfuckers. No, I gotta do something about the auto fan or the temperature. Auto fan on. Critical temperature 90. Stop miner. Target core temp 70. Target temp and fan speed 25. Max speed. All right. Hey, I'm getting 40 on one of these guys now. Yeah, I'm getting 40 on the one. Hey, I'm getting 40 on both. Yeah, no, seriously, guys. If I do electrocute myself here, go ahead and call the police and then say, we just watched a YouTuber get killed. Don't know where he lives. Ooh. Shut down. Shut down. Okay, gotta get back to watching Ethereum live before YouTube gives me the fucking boot. Goddamn motherfuckers. It's actually probably a good 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's about over now. Should have gotten in on that 5-minute blast we've been having, y'all. Y'all missed out on the 5-minute blast we've been having. Alright, what I need to do is go and get skeptical on this. I'm skeptical of this card right here. You don't fucking play any games with me, you motherfucker. Don't you fucking do that to me, alright? I need to get my zip ties. I don't know where the fucking zip ties are, but I need to go get them so that I can zip tie these together, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna go get some zip ties. I'll be right back. Yeah. In the meantime, let's go ahead, pull up this Ethereum chart. Better to see you with, my dear. I'll be right fucking back. Okay. Okay, now what do we have here? We have zip ties. A 750 power supply, which, if this is what, is this how we want to play it? If this is how we want to play it, this just can't be right. I have to get the double power supply working on a 62070 rig. I'll buy another 1200 if I have to. I had 5 of these running on a 1200 nicely. I shouldn't have never touched it. I'll tell you, the rule is Michelob Ultra. The new rule is if you get a rig running stable, don't fuck with it. That's the new rule. Do not fuck with a stable running rig. Okay? Now, that's a hard ass rule from now on. Now, we've tested this one, and this didn't start up when I tested this GPU. So, we'll try a different one. Oh, I have a power cord. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Don't get electrocuted. Are we on? Ooh. We were on the whole time? Ugh, damn it. I don't like plugging stuff in while we're on. Here we go. Try number 2 with 3 GPUs on one 850. 3 2070s on one 850. No. So it's a hard no. Huh. Can it really be? What if I take... Alright, so this one here works for sure. We got this GPU to work. So all I have to do is test this GPU. Also, this power cord might be blown. We should try a new power cord maybe? We have a new GPU. We have a new riser. Might as well try it. We'll try a new power cord. But first, I'm just going to try switching it with this one that I just tied into the other one. So I know this GPU works. I know that this riser works. I guess we'll just test every single component one at a time. This riser is new. What we don't know is if this power cord works. Okay, last time I turned this on with the other GPU, it worked. Let's see if it works this time. So it does work. It's a fucking power draw. I think these 2070s are taking like... They must be taking like 300 power or some shit. I mean, is my 850 plugged into the wall that my laptop is plugged into? Is that causing troubles? Am I drawing too much power off the wall? Okay, these two work. Now, if I add another 2070, it probably won't work. But let's see what happens if I add a 1070. I really like these 1070s, by the way. They plug in nice. All the plugs plug into them nice. The power cords and everything come in and out of them nicely. They've been super reliable. The Gigabyte 1070s that I've had have been I would say my favorite. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I mean, the 3090 that I have has been running perfectly since I got it. Since the day I got it, the 3090 that I've had has been running perfectly. It hasn't stopped running, and it's hashing like a mother. It's hashing out. All right, let's boot. One, two, three cards and a motherboard on an 850. It should work all day. No. Unreal. Unreal. I don't understand how I can't get it. There must be a power draw issue at the wall. There must be a power draw issue at the wall. If I take this downstairs, I should be able to plug it in on a dedicated plug. This is 300 watts on these two. 150, 150, 300. This is 150. This setup is about 150. 150, 150, 150 is 450. This is an 850 power supply, so I should be able to get another 150 out of this, and I'm having difficulty. Let's see what happens if I unplug Hive. Oh, I need my RAM. I don't have a RAM stick. God damn it. It's in my other rig. By the way, apparently, not RAM, but my M2 solid state drive. I'm going to try that next. I'm going to try to see if I can get some BIOS for the motherboard without loading Hive OS. Okay, so as of now, we have a 100% fail on this getting a third card to work. Actually, I don't need to unplug that. I suppose I can just okay, so this third card hasn't worked yet. Have not got it to work yet. Okay. Just to be clear, when I do turn this on with just two, hit the power button. We get full boot up. Fan revs up. The lights go through all the phases. and the Hive OS comes up. Okay. Next up is take the Hive off and look at the motherboard BIOS again. How is it a ground fault, KB, when it works perfectly good with 2 and it only fails if I put in a third one? How is that the ground fault? Like, these 2 running perfectly good. I can switch any GPU in between these 2 slots. Any type of third, I've tried to put in a third option and I cannot get it to work. Unless this PCI slot is bad. Unless PCI slot number 3 is just bad. I hadn't thought about that. I hope not. I mean, it's a brand new rig. The second and the third aren't really connected. They're connected. I mean, it's not like I'm running power from one GPU to the next. They're all individually modularly plugged into the PSU on their own. My phone is telling me somebody keeps turning on and off your farming. Yeah, I fucking know. I don't have a tester to test a PCI slot. Can I buy a tester that tests PCI slots? I suppose I can do this. Let me think. I don't have to be a number 1 and 2, right? All I do is I shut it down. Here, we're going to test PCI slot number 3 right now. See if that works. I hate those noises, man. Those things sound like they're crunching and stuff when I put them in and out of the slots. Okay. We moved from PCI slot 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. Oh. Oh. Well. Okay, so we have some kind of an issue here. We have some kind of an issue here. I did 1 and 3. Too much change too soon. That's the problem. Maybe. VGA. Okay, so it did come up. So just don't move them from 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. Unless I only get 1 and it's on number 1, which would be interesting. Come on, baby. Okay, it does recognize both. Okay, so it's not PCI number 3. Watts. 130 watts. 130 watts. 130 watts. 130 watts. That's 400 total max. This is an 850. It should be able to take another 2070 like it's nothing. This is driving me nuts. So it's clearly not the slot. Let's see if I can do 3 1070s. Let's see if it's a wattage issue. Let's see if I can just easily do 3 1070s. I can do. It's 130. It's 130 as it runs, but that's not max draw. Like they say, the max draw on this is 215. So 215, 215, 430. This is maybe 100 and 120. So that's like 550 max draw. 550 max draw, right? That's another 300 here. I should be able to fit another card here at least. This is bullshit. So PCI slot number 3 works. It's not that. Next thing is to try to go into motherboard BIOS and F that up. And then we go to plugging in a bunch of 1070s. And if I can plug in a bunch of 1070s, then we'll know it was a power issue and not a BIOS issue. All right. Let's shut her down. And hit it with a hammer. That might work. I can just grab, actually it'd probably be faster if I just grab 2 1070s and plug in 3 1070s just to test that idea out. So I'll probably just do that real quick. And then the other idea was to get the RAM. So I got to get the RAM from downstairs. I have a RAM stick in my second rig that doesn't need it. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I brought up 2 1070s. First, don't be moving like that. Make me wondering. Huh? I have terrible fingers for grasping little things. Terrible fingers. See? Now what I wanted to do here was Ugh. See, well, no. Look at that. And he's got hot quick. Wow. These things don't usually run so hot. Come on now. Sometimes risers do not want to fucking come off, I tell you what. Oh, it shocked me. God damn it. Fucking son of a bitch. Actually, I don't need to undo this. I just need to take them out of here. These 2070s have been a pain in my ass. 1070s plugged in, everything works so nice. The 2070s, so much trouble. They only work half the time. Let's arrange it nicely here. I bet it runs 4 of these. I bet you it just smoothly and easily runs more than 4. It won't run 6 though. I use a 1200 to run 6 of these. And the 1200 that I used, the Corsair 1200 that I used, was not just any 1200. It's better. This one's not the same as the other two. I wonder if you can mix and match riser brands. This is how I wired up my first rig I made with the 1070s. And I was able to make them 1 6+2 and then another 6+2 on the same power cord going right over And they stand up nicer. They got a lower profile. They just have more respect. They have more fucking respect. 2070s, no respect. Well, I'm only having to do this on my stream time because I can't stream plus do this stuff right now. Or my wife will fucking kill me. Because she already never sees me. She like literally never sees me. We never see each other. I'm working a lot. Plugged in, plugged in, plugged in. Plugged in. All the SATAs are plugged in. Okay. Here we go. Alright, come on, you son of a bitch. Let's go. Oh. It's just, probably need to plug it in. You know what I'm fucking saying? Probably just need to fucking plug it in, you dumb motherfucker. Now, I don't have it plugged into number one. I probably wish that I had it plugged into number one. Chill out, motherfucker, damn. I don't know if I have to have the HDMI plugged into number one. I've always wondered. Spinning up. Okay. Interesting. Now what if I undo it? Just unplug this. Shocked myself on the switch. Oh, we have something. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we do, as long as we do not do more than 2 cards. That seems like a motherboard issue. Power button. Hold the button. All right. So, take out Hive OS. Take out GPU number 2. Let's see if we can look at motherboard. Let's see if we can look at the motherboard. Usually Hive OS is good at making it so that I don't have to go through motherboard BIOS. Oh, I need a fucking keyboard. Stupid. Need a keyboard to get into the BIOS. I'll be right back. This is wild. I'm hitting F2 and delete. F2 and delete. F2 and delete. F2 and delete. BIOS. Wish I could show it to you guys. Alright. Memory. Storage. Fan. Help. Hardware. CPU. HD audio controller. M2. HCI RAID. Advanced. Settings. Advanced. Overclocking. OC Explore mode. Expert. CPU. Oh, geez, this is. Oh, man. Memory fast boot. CPU core voltage. CPU. Where's the PCIe store? PCIe. Full screen logo display. G02 button allows you to enter BIOS setup by pressing button. The unfortunate part about this, clock Genie 4 XMP CPU speed. DDR speed, CMI, BIOS mode, BIOS build update, BIOS version, memory size. Okay. Multi-monitor. Initiate graphic adapter PEG. Select the graphics as the primary boot device. No. It displays a multi-screen output from integrated graphics settings. It looks like I'm going to have to research MSI settings because I'm familiar with the Asus motherboard settings. They're not translating perfectly. All right. Ow. I guess I'm going to go back to buying the Asus motherboards if I want to, because I know those better in motherboard settings. It's not the same. I've just fucking cracked a tooth, maybe. I'm just sitting here chewing on that thing, and now I'm fucking... System will auto reboot and enter flash when doing that. No! Okay. System agent configuration. It's not even in here. This is important. That's probably the one thing I need to do. The above 4G memory is probably all I needed to do. Advanced system agent configuration. Peg port. Where's DMI max? Okay, I set that to Gen 1. That's good. Do we have a DMI max link? I like that. Restore after AC power loss. Fast boot disabled. I don't have Windows 10 on this. I wonder if that's a problem. APM PCH onboard. Oh. All right, let's go through it one by one. So we have security, administrator, password, trusted, no. No, boot. No. Nope. So it's all in here. Secure, no. Wake up, no. Okay, so we can do secure erase, no. Resume from, no. No. Nope. So it's all under eight. It's all under here. Power management. Super IO. Serial COM port, huh? Interesting. You guys can't see the screen that I'm looking at. I'm sitting here reading this screen, and it must be the most riveting thing you ever saw. Stack. Now if I put HiveOS in, and I save and reboot, save changes and reboot. Yes. I'm still plugged into 3. Let's see if I've figured out the problem. What up, Joe? Josef Martinez and Federico Gatti. Well, I'm looking at about $40 a day. I'm looking at about $40 a day. At a minimum, should be more if I had everything running perfectly at the moment, which I do not. It makes $40 a day. Last time I was making money on it before Ethereum went up, it was $36 a day. I think it was over 40. Okay, so I've only got one plugged in. So clearly, stupid. All right? Very stupid. We'll go back to our thing. We're going to shut it down. Shut it down. Confirm. Listen for the click. Nailed it. Number 2 is here. Number 3 is here. Well, that's not going to work. Why did it turn on without pushing the power button? Did I set something in the BIOS on accident? Whoops. It still does not like 3. God damn. I have never had this much trouble. I have not had this much trouble. It's a VGA problem. So turning the power on turns the system on now. I must have changed something in the motherboard settings on that one. I can get 2 to work. I don't know why I can only get 2 to work. This is wild. I have never had so much difficulty getting 2 to work. Taha Baldy Crypto, very funny. Very fucking funny. You know what? Somebody came up with a really good nickname for my bald head. And I forgot what okay, so it's only recognizing 1 card right now? Why is that? Why is it only recognizing 1 card? Oh, because the second card wasn't plugged in all the way. I really don't know what to say. I don't think I like this MSI card. I just don't think I like the MSI cards. Actually, I'm going to pick a different one of these. That might have been one of my blown ones. Alrighty. Maybe I'll try this. Okay. Now I have 3. 3 of the same cards, 3 of the same risers, 3 of the same USB port plugs. I hear a ooh. How much is it to set all of it, including the thirds, please? How much is it to set everything on with 3? I'm not sure what that means exactly. I can tell you this. One of my rigs is, you know, you can build a rig with for $10,000. You can easily build a rig that generates $20 a day. Okay? Bottom line. $10,000, $600 a month. If you want, I can build you a rig. You send me $10,000, I'll build you a rig for, we got 3. We're recognizing 3. We're recognizing 3. The fucking USB cord was the problem? What the fuck? You motherfucker. So we're recognizing 3. Wonderful. I'm going to have to toss all of these. All of these ones. All these risers that were on the Molex. That's sad. Okay, so now that I know I can run 3 of these. And what are we running at? Let's look at our stats here. If you invested 100K into mining, there's a couple of things that you'd want to do. You'd want to try to get ASICs, but the problem with ASICs is they're like hard to find right now, extremely hard to find. And if you want to buy a new one from the manufacturer, there's like an 8-month waiting list, and by then the bull run might be over. Or you can buy one for twice as much as they're worth on eBay or a number of other third parties, and those guys will sell you ASICs where you can farm Bitcoin. Now this affords me Ethereum and other GPU mineable stuff, but GPU mineable stuff is getting a bad rap these days. Ethereum's trying to get rid of miners, so it might not be the best time to get into mining. It's still profitable, even if you, and they're saying, oh, we're going to take away 30% of the profits on Ethereum. To be honest, even if you took away 30% of the profits on Ethereum, it would still be profitable. It would still be profitable. And if Ethereum went up 30% in value because of that, then it would almost balance out. So it's not terrible necessarily. But if you were just investing in GPU mining rigs, you'd probably want to buy like 3080, 3070, and 3090 rigs. And those are going to be like 20 grand a piece. You're probably going to be able to do if you did like 6 of those. So a 3090, for example, is like 3 grand. Okay. A 3090, like these are 1070s. These are 2070s. And then the next one up is 3070s. And they have 3070, 3080, 3090. I have a 3090. And it's as powerful as 5 of these combined. So one of these has a hash of 27, about 27. My 3090 has a hash of 120, right? So it's 4 of these, basically. Now that I think about it, it's 4. I don't know if I said 5 a minute ago. So one 3090 is worth 4 of these, right? So these 4 of these guys, they take up about the same amount of electricity, maybe less. So the electricity bill is about the same. So that's not the problem. The cost of these go for $800. 4 of those is $3,200. $3,200 is the cost of a 3090. So really it kind of equates, right? But the problem is you want to build less rigs. You don't want to buy you want to buy as least amount of motherboards and least amount of power supplies as you can. So you're going to buy like a motherboard that can do 12 GPUs, and you're going to buy like 2,000 watt PSUs, run them on the same system, and then do like 6 to 8 3080s, something like that. That's going to be 20 grand at least, maybe 25, maybe 30. You could build 4 of those. But if you did that, you could do the math here, right? I can show you. Go to nice hash. You go to profitability calculator. You can go to down here. And we were talking about 30, let's say 3080s, okay? Let's say 3090s. Let's say you built you 5 times, let's say you had 30 of these guys. Probably you wouldn't have 30. Let's say you have 20. Let's say you have 20 of these guys. Calculate. You're talking about $220 a day, $6,000 a month. You get $6,000 a month. Minimum. $100,000 investment, you get $6,000 a month. Minimum. This is $220 a day. That's how much you, if you had a 10 rigs of 3080s, okay, that would be 10 rigs of 3080s. Would be, if you did 6 per rig, that'd be 60 of those. 60 of those would be closer to $2,000 or 200 grand. Remember, they're like 3,000 a piece. They're like 3,000 a piece. So with 100 grand, you might get 30 of these guys. You might get 30. It'd be hard to build enough rigs and get 30 of these 3090s under 100 grand. You can make 330 a day. That's a, you'd make it, but if you made 330 a day perfectly, and there were no issues, no build problems, no downtimes, Ethereum price didn't tank, you'd make your money back in less than a year. In less than a year. If you built 30 of them, if you had 30 3090s running at full blast, you'd make $330 a day currently. That's about 120 grand a year. Yeah. I'm projecting that I make my money back on all my, I put 20 grand in. I basically have 20 grand in supplies of rigs. I have like, it's like more like 25 grand. So I have like 3 grand, 3 rigs, 25 grand, 3 rigs. And I'm expecting to make $1,500 a month. Worst case scenario, if I'm, or maybe, depends. I don't know. But this kind of shit keeps happening. It's fucking me up. I'm losing $30 a day every time this shit happens. But $1,500 a month minimum, it would take me closer to 2 years to pay everything off. It would take me, I'm expecting Ethereum to go up in value and be able to pay everything off within the year. That's what I'm hoping for. If Ethereum goes up the way we're expecting it to go up, I'll be able to pay all my shit off within the year. Otherwise, it's going to take me 2 years. So we'll see. All right, so I got 3 of these bad boys running on this guy. I can go to my NVIDIA. I can look at my 12. Look at my NVIDIA. It is running 1070s. It is core clocking down. That's why I'm getting 27 hash out of these guys, except I'm not. Let's see. Core 100, memory 1200. This can't be right. I never got. These things are running shitty. Core 180, memory 530. I don't know what's this one's up to 71 here. Well, let's look at our power. We got power 130, 130, 130, 390. So this is running 390. This is running maybe 150. 390, 150, it's 540. This is an 850. I could put one more of these guys on here, I think. I think we can. Did I bring another one up? I did not. I did not. Let's do this. Let's shut her down. Shut down. Confirm. Listen for the ding. Did it. Off. Now. Now. After this, I gotta be done. I've been doing this for 2 hours. I need to take a break. I need to see if my wife has not left me or if she did. Gotta question it. Got to see. Did she leave me? Yes or no? I don't know. I don't like, obviously this is not built to do this. This is not built to do this. The fuck was that? You see that thing go chink chink? Power is not on. Why did it go chink chink? I don't know how I can handle this one. This is not built to do this, okay? It's really not. This is just a test bench. Get things up and running. Well, if you sold some of your ETH, you could use it to buy farming equipment or mining equipment to mine some more ETH. That might be fun. All right, let's see if I fuck this up. Oh, got a screen. I got a Hive OS. I have a Hive OS. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do 4. You got 4. We're running 4. All right. Now all I have to do is install it in my box downstairs. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, right? And if I look at the power supply, this is an 850. So it's maxed. It's pretty much maxed. You got to think of the max power draw. Like, even though they're only taking like 130, like 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, right? And that's minimum, though. Maximum is more than that. So let's see, 130 times 5. I'm at 650. Then you multiply that by 1.25. I'm at 812. Yeah, I'm maxed out. This is the maximum that it can do. 125, 900, 125. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Well, I got this running. I can pick this whole thing up like this, walk it. All I need to do is unplug the power, HDMI, internet. I can pick this whole thing up and move it just like that. But I'm not going to want to. I have a box that this is supposed to go into, so I'm actually not liking these settings. CUDA 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm getting 27 on CUDA zeros. Alright, so whatever this is, 125, 900, 125. Why aren't I getting better readings on that? Alright, I'm going to let this run. I had settings on this that made it so that it would target core temp. I have to figure out how to do that again. I had it set so, and it was really good at keeping them below 70. I thought it was here in the auto fan settings, maybe? I'll have to look it up again. Anyway, I'm getting 26 and 27 on these, 26 and 27 across these three, 40 on this one. So that is 110 or so. Is that what it's saying? What's my hash? Hasn't updated yet, I guess. Whatever. Okay, well, peace out, everybody. Thanks for everyone who came. I got 4 working on this MSI. I think I had a number of faulty parts that I blew on a other rig, and had to update the motherboard BIOS. So that was the